matter of Kathleen Sargent and Sean Sargent. It's docket number 618-2011, DM 0036. With me here today is Kathleen Sargent, her attorney, Attorney Obi. Good morning to both of you. Also with me here today is John Sargent.
I'm the director of the legal person.
Mr. Sargent, the respondent.
I'm the director of legal person, John L. Sargent, Jr.
Okay.
Let
me just hold that thought. Just let me finish calling your case. And the docket number for this case is 618-2011, DM 0036. Before we start today, let me have both sides please stand up and raise their right hands. Do you solemnly? What? I'm just going to give you the oath so that I know that you're telling me the truth. Okay. Do you solemnly swear that any testimony that you give today is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Okay, thank you. Okay, Mr. Sargent, you had something you wanted to say to me.
I'm the director of the legal person. Judge. I want to hand this in to you, please.
What are you doing with that?
The documentation handed into the Family Division District Court June 13th, 2012. From the director of the legal person, case number 618-2011 DM 00036 in the matter of Kathleen and John Sargent, a declaration. I was born on a speck of dust chasing a star through time and space. I was born from my father's live seed and my mother's womb, and they from theirs, and they from theirs, back through history, back before records were kept, through the rise and fall of empires, oceans, mountains, and civilizations. No matter what was created and destroyed, it had always been they from theirs. A fact for I exist, a fact of family, a fact of blood, they from theirs. This relay through time and space is an unbreakable vein of blood that makes it a singularity, one which you cannot be divorced from. This all occurs through natural law, the Creator's creation, God's law. I am the natural protector of my family. I am the father, the head of the family. My wife and I are in contract of family, a blood bond with our children. This blood bond is what intertwines and marries my wife and I and our children together. It is absolute and non-negotiable. It is the highest of all contract. It is established by pure fact, an unwritten, irrefutable contract of creation, and no legal fiction, no legislative act, no government, no judge, no corporation, no man can dissolve it. It is larger than all. It is the superior. It cannot be undone. They from theirs and they from theirs. This contract of family. Anyone who tries to refute these facts is ignorant, lost, or completely corrupted. I am the recognized director of my legal person. See attached documentation. As the director, I set all policy, make all decisions for my legal person. I am the only one authorized to do so. I decide when to operate under this legal person title and when not to. And the presumption shall be held that I am not operating under the title of the legal person if there is any doubt to the contrary. I am the director of and the owner of my estate, my equity, my capacity. The state of New Hampshire and its courts, judges, magistrates, agents, agencies, etc. are the public servants and shall act as trustees to me in my estate and are all times accountable to me. I am not a slave or a servant to the corporate state of New Hampshire or the corporate creatures it creates. They are legal fictions and have no valid claim or right to my estate. I am claiming all of my rights, my inherent rights, my God-given rights, my natural rights, my common law rights, and my constitutional rights, and especially New Hampshire Bill of Rights. Article 10, Right of Revolution. Government being instituted for the common benefit, protection, and security of the whole community, and not for private interests or emoluments of any one man, family, or class of men. Therefore, whenever the ends of government are perverted and public liberty manifestly endangered and all other means of redress are ineffectual, the people may, and of right, ought to reform the old or establish a new government. The doctrine of non-resistance against arbitrary power and oppression is absurd, slavish, and destructive to the good and happiness of mankind. I declare anyone who deems to have the power to execute in part and parcel my estate without my consent, without good cause, without actual claim, and through my protest, I will hold liable publicly and privately, along with any other agent, corporation, or entity that assists them in doing so. My fee schedule. 1. Any decision made on my blood children, $500 million per decision. 2. Any attempt to attach my capacity, $1 million. 3. Any order to sell any of my property, $1 million. 4. Any breach of my rights, $1 million. 5. False imprisonment, $5 million per day. The first second starts a day. 6. Any order given by the family court system to compel me to perform anything, $1 million. You're the legal person. All rights reserved. The director, John Sargent, John Leo Sargent Jr. Notary of the public, Jennifer Brown. Notarized. My attaching documentation. I, Kathy Stacy, Register of Deeds, County of Rockham, the State of New Hampshire, do hereby certify that within is a true copy of the record of an instrument recorded upon in the Registry of Deeds of said county in reference as Book 5313, page 0898. This record of which I am the custodian. Dated Brentwood, New Hampshire, June 6, 2012. Attested, Kathy Ann Stacy.